What is good? I don't know if my phone will stay like that, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Don't get mad, girl. I didn't see you. Lady freaking out. I didn't even see her. My bad. My bad. Looks like I'm holding this mug. Brooke, what's good? What is good, Brooke? Miss Captain Kurt in the mother house. Babe, I gotta stop at Circle K. Then I'll go to whatchamacallit for you. I'll say this. I cannot wait. This morning, Christmas came early for Kurt. This morning, I got a text message that said, yo, bro, I wish you had an iPhone so I could send you this. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Oh, I heard you didn't listen to him yet, man. I'm like, no, I didn't. Boy, let me tell you what. Yo, I need a haircut. I look like a shaggy dog, man. Anyway, the next couple songs that are about to drop, yo, I don't think anybody's ready. If you follow Jesse B and Joe Tyler, they did something similar. What is the name of that song? 1,000 Miles from Nowhere. They did a country song and they kind of put a rap sound to it and rapped on it, and it was dope. But man, these next ones that are coming out, the church is about to drop, man, it's gonna put him into, he definitely leveled up. He definitely leveled up. My dog was like middle of the game and just upgrade. He hit the prestige button, that's for sure. That is faux show. I appreciate you, Red Rebel. My cracker. Yeah, whatever that means. But yeah, I hope y'all are ready, because the next shit that Ryan's about to drop, I think he's going to be putting them out over the next couple days. Be ready. Be ready. What he's doing is dope, because it's bringing like this old school country music that we grew up on, well, that I grew up on, and he's taking those beats, those songs, and he's rapping on them. And I think that's dope. That's the Texas way, dog. Like, that West music, that Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, like, the way they rap, their rap is different. The Southwest is different. They're built different. That's why I really mess with Chopped and Skinned and what he does over there. Yeah, I know that's exactly what he's doing. He's taking music that is starting to fall off and ain't around no more. I mean, think of when you say Reba McEntire, unless you're a full-blown committed country listener, you don't listen to Reba no more. I mean, every now and then, Reba's about to get banged all around town. Shout out to Riding Dirty Radio. Vic, I got to get with you, man. I was probably going to hit you up today or tomorrow. I got to find out what day you're able to do the judging for the 16 bar. Chopped and Screwed, man. No, Chopped and Skinned, Vic. Chopped and Skinned is somebody you might want to go check out, dog. He that's the name of his YouTube channel. He takes like hip hop and country rap. I like the country rap. He's done a lot of church. He's done a lot of different country rap songs, but he takes country rap and chops it like hip hop would. Like back in our time, bro, listening to hip hop, how they would chop it and screw it and slow it down, and my dog did that. He did that. slowed and throwed, however you want to say it, whatever part of the United States of America you came from. But not Chopped and Screwed, or Chopped and Skinned just dropped, not just dropped, but he dropped it not too long ago. I think he actually dropped it the same day Church put out Blue Suede. Yo, that slowed and Chopped and Screwed Blue Suede goes hard. Yeah, I know it's Chopped and Screwed, but the name of my dog's channel is Chopped and Skinned. Chopped and Skinned, like a redneck, skinned, you know, skinnered. He's paying homage to country rap while enjoying hip hop. That's what needs to happen. Like, the problem with country rap is majority of the country rap fans are country music fans. You know what I mean? Like, the people that ride with Church, ride with ACAL, ride with Struggle, ride with them, majority of them, I would say, are country music fans as a whole. They're not really fans of country rap. They're not fans of rap, I should say. They're not fans of hip hop. They don't understand hip hop. They don't understand they don't know what a bar is, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's not, and it ain't nothing against them people. It really ain't. But country rap, if country rap needs to grow, we need to broaden our audience into the rap, into hip hop. We need to get out there and get the attention of those folks. And, you know, people that listen to rap and people that listen to hip hop, the majority that I've met growing up on country music, man, for the most part, somewhere in their family, whether it was their mom, their dad, somebody listened to country music. No matter black, white, Indian, somewhere along the line, whether you watched the Little Rascals and that's how you knew Reba McEntire, or that's how you knew Travis Tritt, or Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks was something big in my life growing up. Yeah, Chopped and Skinned. Yeah, Skinned. Ooh, Chopped and Screwed is a purple lover. Yeah, Chopped and Skinned loves the color purple. Why is he in here? Chopped and Skinned is a homie. And a bar in rap is simply a line of I guess, but like that to me that's singing. A bar, the line of writing, you could sing, I walked my dog this morning, or you could say, I threw the leash up on my buddy and I took him for a stroll. Like, that's the difference in rap. Like, you don't have to say my dog and I took him for a walk. You need to find like a different approach to your lyrics. It's poetic. I mean, look at Tupac. Tupac was a poet, man. Tupac just learned how to deliver his poems in raps. So if you understand it as a and see, that's the artist that really succeed. That's the artist that I feel like in the country rap genre that really succeed. I mean, look at Big Murph. Big Murph is a core rapper. Big Murph, in my opinion, is a core rapper. Like, he sings about some country ass shit. He's got some twang in his sound, but in all reality, he's a rapper. Anybody in this genre, for the most part, are rappers. Their level of rap obviously is a little bit different. That was a big ass raccoon. Somebody ran over a big ass raccoon. But that's also my opinion, man. I just feel like the people that envision it as being rap and not country rap are a little bit more successful. Look at Coca. Coca's a rapper. You know what I mean? His people and his roots are in the country. My dog keeps rapping. He keeps doing what Coca knows Coca should do. He don't change it. He don't add no mud trucks and I'm going and like, he's just doing it for the love of rap. Living in the country. Things have such, like, people have stamped things with such labels in life that if it ain't this, it's gotta be that. Well, if that ain't real rap to me, it's gotta be that. And it's rap. Just different style of rap. different culture. It's all about cultures, man. People, you know, in Next to Red, they talk, Church talks about, like, in the very beginning, he puts a post out, like, I forget exactly how it goes, but he talks about, like, culture vultures. Like, you have to have people picking at the top. Like, you have to have an animal eating away the top, because eventually you can't defend that, and that vulture is going to eat you away and allow somebody else to move into that spot. So if you don't have vultures in the game, dog, the one person is going to sit at the top. And that's, you know, that, I don't know, and I might have said that wrong, but I feel like you got to have people picking at you along the way in order to be successful. People picking at you are like little pushes towards the top, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. You learn how to handle those type of people. That shows your level of success. You clam up, start blaming other people. You can't be you no more. You can't do what you want to do. That's when the vultures just destroy you, pick you apart, and now you're back to square one. You ain't there no more. You need that. I was talking about it the other day. You gotta have, if you want good, you gotta have bad. If you want success, you gotta have failure. If you want sleep, you gotta stay awake. You know what I mean? It goes, and you have to have them both. You can't just have one thing. If you want success, and you're being very successful in your career, you might be very unsuccessful in a lot of other areas. That's all right. That is all right. Little Payday in the house. What's good, dog? Deacon Blue, but I'm at 22. Deacon Blue, but I'm at 22. You heard, Deacon. I'm about to get to the Circle K and go inside and get Zen. So I'll try to read through the comments for a minute. Please show some love. Man, there should be 35 likes on this video. I don't even care, to be honest with you, but it shows, it gauges the level of support that you have from your own people. I be forgetting to hit like buttons all the time. I got 20 now, that's what's up. Payday, you know it, dog. Thank you for being you and working. Putting in that work, dog. I'll just tell you this, little Payday. You got a lot of supporters. You got a lot of people that are watching you. Don't let nobody down, dog. You start slacking, we're about to let you have it. About to let you have it, dog. You know, another thing, this is another thing that really confuses me. I wish that YouTube would allow you to do two things. One, I wish that YouTube had two different subscription tabs. Meaning, if I subscribe to your channel, I could put you in one or two spots. I could put you in something I always watch and something I'm looking for to drop, and another thing that I just support you and I want to be able to find you later. You know what I'm saying? That way, because I feel like YouTube cripples artists to people might like one or two songs from them, but they don't really like anything else they got. And people don't subscribe to it because they don't want it fluttering in their feed. They don't want it nothing but this person. I know that pissed people off early on with me because I was dropping reaction after reaction, kind of like Kenny does. You know what I'm saying? So I would have like make a watch later playlist. No, I'm not talking about that. I get that. I know how to do that. I do that. I'm talking about they need to have two different forms of subscription. Like when you subscribe, it should say, how often do you watch this? Or how often would you like to see updates? Looks like we got a super jet. Dude, I ain't even seen that guy anywhere around. Nowhere. Man, pull. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. The UPS guy thought I was talking to myself, which I guess technically I am. You know what I thought about? I was going to try to see if Luke or Kenny or somebody was live today and go kick it with them. But Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 just dropped today. So I got to go home and hit that download button. I don't know. I haven't even looked to see if that dude's channel's still around. Look at these things. Check them out. Hey, can you? Oh, no, you can't. I didn't know if you could ring the Zen up over here. If I got Zen, can you ring it up right here? I need a whole roll of the Citrus Zen 6 milligram, the lime green one. Yep, I need 5 come in a roll. I don't know if you have a whole roll of. Yeah. Well, so there's Chopped and Skinned, man. If you're still in here, Vic, that's the man right there.
Have your ID?
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
No problem.
It's fake, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. That's funny.
$21.39. You're older than I am. Let me buy a couple.
35, man.
I know, isn't it weird?
It is weird.
It's weird that we're literally have like a whole generation, like
yeah,
like,
it's weird.
I'm not ready for it.
Sometimes I think like, man, how do these people say that? And I'm like, wait a minute, I am one of these people.
Exactly.
Yeah, when it comes out, you're like, you're probably talking to somebody that's that
so
old.
Crazy. It's so weird.
Yeah,
I was like, you know. Now I'm on the other end, and
it is weird.
Happened really quickly.
It is weird. You guys have a good day. See it. Man, you know you're getting old when the lady that IDs you says you're older than me. Man, why would you ID me for Zen? Man, what a compliment. You got to be 18 years old to buy this shit. 18 years old. Here I am, 35 years old, getting ID'd to buy something I'm almost double the age to buy. That's what's up. Y'all be sure to hit that like button, y'all. Paranormal Slumber Party. Woo woo. Dude, that would be trippy. A paranormal slumber party. Yo, but that new Call of Duty dropped today. And I've been listening to Tim the Tap Man play it all day. If you ain't seen me out and about in your lives, it's because I was occupied with Tim the Tap Man. Man, I need to go somewhere to people watch. I need dark sunglasses and I need a park bench or something with a lot of people in it. Because lately, I've been loving, that's where the animation came from, or the narration. When I wanted to narrate the deer and the dog, that's where it came from. Because I'll be sitting there watching people walk around in the parking lots, or they're just sitting in their car, and I'll do a whole story on what's going on in that car. Or like red lights, I'll see somebody over there flailing their arms around, like this guy behind me that's getting pissed off because I got to go all the way across to get Miss Kathleen Kurt her coffee, and I ain't going fast enough for him, and he don't like it. Ain't got no seatbelt on. I ain't got my mother ever seatbelt on. No U-turn. Well, that's good because I got to go left. Yeah, anyway, this lady in the gas station, man, ID'd me for something you got to be 18 to buy. Miami's, what happened? Miami's looking. Oh, I'm about to pull out in front of a police. He's about to come behind me and get him some Dunkin' Donuts, I bet. Let's see. Nope. Yo, there's been a lot of Hernando County cops out and about last couple days. I usually see like one cop every week, like one a week, about one cop a week. Yesterday I seen 2 state troopers, like 3 sheriffs, and a Pasco County sheriff, and there was a Newport Richie one at the racetrack by my job. Man, this parking lot sucks. Ain't no room. About to hit this car. That dude's about to hit me. Yeah, so it's video games tonight. I gotta add Kenny Reacts. Shout out to Kenny Reacts. My dog holding it down for the crown. I gotta add Kenny. I gotta add Gavin. I like my drives home too, but I hate this damn breathalyzer. I hate this thing. I'm glad this is the last Wednesday that I get to spend with that breathalyzer. Me and that breathalyzer will never see another Wednesday together. Our days are numbered. Our days are numbered. What is good, dog? Shout out to M. Mice's boy in Pasco.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, I need a medium, light and sweet, iced caramel coffee with 4 shots of liquid sugar and 6 creams.
Okay.
And that is it.
Alright, 318.
Thank you. Damn, babe, they don't raise the price of these things since a couple days ago. I thought they were $2.18. Now they're $3.18. Gonna miss my little friend? Who's my little friend? Who? No, I ain't gonna miss this damn thing. I play it on PlayStation, but Warzone is cross-platform. As long as you play on cross-platform setting. Price is up every week. Before you know it, they're gonna want $5 for this iced coffee, and I ain't stopping for that. I got these for $3 a can, Kenny. Kenny, $3 each. Can't beat that, dog. I ain't at either one. I'm at mother. The fuck you won't stop for that. Ooh! No, I'm at Dunkin' Donuts, man. Miss Captain Kurt runs on Dunkin'. You know what's crazy though? She'll get a coffee at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and at like 4 in the afternoon, she'll still be sipping on that thing. Like she sips on that thing like she's sipping on lean. Like she's just baby sipping. Like she's just vibing with it. She's vibing with it, man. Dropping a two song jelly roll mix soon. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, dog, you know what would be a good one for you to drop from ACAL? Would be the Lil Wayne, what was it? Crown? No, it ain't Crown. Why do I keep saying Crown? Cannon. There you go. Soon we will all be on diets. What type of diet? I don't go on diets. I'm against diets. I feel like you should be able to eat what you want, when you want, how you want, why, where you want. If you start getting big as a house, you got yourself that big. Here I come.
Well, hi there, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. How's the day been for you?
It's been awesome.
Yeah, anything exciting?
No, not really. Same old, same old. Yesterday was Tuesday, today's Wednesday, so
That's true.
that's the only thing that's really changed. The new Call of Duty Warzone dropped. That's new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here you are.
appreciate you.
Have a very good day.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I need my coffee, but I already got that. Appreciate you, man. You have a good day.
You too.
See it. Yeah, that was the friendliest Indian dude I've ever encountered. That old boy was straight out of India. I mean, he still had the beads and shit on his shirt. He was right from India. He was very, hey, hello, so how are you today? Yo, what's good, my ninja? You gotta be careful nowadays. Your boy almost just full on said it like it was the homie, and we're just sitting there kicking it on the phone. Yo, that's the one bad thing about going live. I will say that. is I don't censor anything I say other than some things that could get me canceled. And even then, I scrape the surface. I think that's what my problem has been with YouTube lately. I've been having a problem. YouTube don't like your boy. And I always thought when people said that, they were full of shit. But YouTube really don't like me lately. YouTube's been trying me. YouTube, like, y'all will say you're not getting notifications, and I'll be getting notifications. And then when y'all say you get notifications, I stop getting notifications. So I wonder if they just shake it up and they don't notify people, like different crowds of people. That's fucked up. But in all reality, man, it's crazy because I couldn't imagine what that server's got to keep up with. Multiple channels dropping videos at the same time. This place, that place, got to do that. That's crazy. What's up, Manila? Manila, I like that. What's another good one? What's up, my nincompoop? My nincompoop. There's Cass in Braylon's house. Oh, there you go. You seen it? They're moving out into a RV. They said that they're out of here. All by myself. Bro, I'm telling you, when that song, when the next couple songs drop, Kenny, you better have your reaction button ready. You're going to have to stop every bar. Literally, you're going to be trying to break down this entire thing. When I was a little kid, bro, my grandmother was one of the funniest people I ever been around in my life. But she, early on, oh, this is funny. So my mom bought me a crib when I was like, I don't know how old I was, maybe 3. No, I wasn't 3. But she had me a crib when I was a baby, but she kept me in the crib for a long time because I didn't like to go wake anybody up. I like to go roam around and destroy things. Well, it wasn't really a crib. It was like a bed. I guess it was a crib, but it was a bigger one. I don't know. I don't remember. I was like 3. But I do remember this. My mom would put me in there for like naps and stuff. And my grandmother was over there one time, and she come in there and was talking to me, and she's like, man, your mom's got you locked away in this cage. She was talking to me like I was a dog, but because I was a little kid, obviously. She taught me to grab the bars of this thing and shake them to the beat of nobody cares for me. Shake, 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 and shake it. She said, every time your mom puts you in here, just grab the bars and sing that as loud as you can. Yo, that was the dopest thing she could have ever done, because it only took a couple minutes of doing that, and Mama Dukes was there to come get me out of there. Oh, Granny. Granny burned me with cigarettes a few times too when I was little. You ain't loved unless you've been burned with a cigarette. Why are we getting bunk beds? Who's getting bunk beds? You got a top bunk? Bro, I guess we gotta get bunk beds, Kenny. Everybody said we gotta get bunk beds. It's gonna be kind of hard to sleep in Kenny's bunk bed if he lives across the freaking United States. I live in an RV. Yeah, they're trying to get in an RV and drive across the country. Yeah, I don't know. So if I ever don't reply to a comment, that's why I try to check when I... Yo, YouTube is out of control with that. Only way I can check comments is if I go to the video and I scroll through the comments. That YouTube studio shit don't work for my phone. I don't know what happened, but a while ago I got a bunch of notifications, and the notifications on the notifications kept coming, but they never showed me what it was. It'll say you got 9 notifications, but I'll go in there and all of them I've looked at. Well, then I'll go to a video recently that I posted and I'll see 5 comments on it. I'm like, yo, there's 5 of them. Where's the other 4 notifications? I don't know. So that's why even in the mentions, like I got Payday is a good example. Payday just shared something to me today off of his YouTube. When I went in my mention, the last mention I had was 6 days ago. And I don't even remember seeing that one in there. So it's like my notifications are super delayed. Yo, why does it keep taking the chat? It keeps taking the chat off my screen too. Man, that dude looks angry. I wish I could have showed you that guy. He ain't having a good day. Make a room on your laptop. Insanity Reacts, what's good? Oh, I want to say something else. I'm glad I said Insanity Reacts. It has nothing to do with Insanity Reacts, but it just made me think about something. That Progressive Patriot character, if y'all know who he is, man, y'all be careful. Be careful on these YouTube streets, man. Be careful. This dude went up and basically apologized to PBR. I'll say this. I don't care if I know I'm wrong. I would never, ever hit it to that stupid motherfucker. Ever. Never. Dude, the sky, the water, I could be drowning and barely getting my face up out of the water to catch a couple breaths. And that motherfucker could say, are you drowning? You need some help? And I would say, I'd close my mouth. I'd put my head back under the water. I would never, ever apologize or ask that dude for any type of help. Ever. But this dude is on there licking his nuts. He got done licking Creek Squad's nuts. So he's like, man, I gotta go get a PBR nut sweat because he done sucked up all Creek Squad's nut sweat. We gotta go over here. And bro, I listened to it. I was kinda hoping that this dude wouldn't have went the route that he went, but he did. He did. What's Vinny pass on? Oh boy, let me go find Vinny's comment. Where's Vinny at? I don't even see Vinny. I probably shouldn't be reading comments driving on the road. Vinny, what's Vinny in here about? Oh, 10-4. Vinny's got to be in here for 10-4. Vinny's in here for 10-4, I bet. Fuck that dude. I don't even want to speak his name no more. I don't even use those numbers. Like when I write numbers down, I just go special number to me. Yeah, you heard him. Just wait till y'all see my live, Kenny. The title is F. Hey, get him, dog. Get him. But anyway, for real, on a real note, it's Warzone time. I gotta add Kenny. I keep forgetting to add Kenny. 410. What does that mean? 410 means 420. Actually, speaking of 420, maybe that's what I could do. Maybe I could bring y'all into the living room for a minute. Hit that download button. No, I can't do that because it's going to take me too long. You all want to talk to Miss Captain Kurt when I get to the house? You want to talk to her for a minute? What do you think, babe? I think you should come on here and talk to the people about your Christmas drive that you have designed and you're getting ready to present to the world. What do you think? I know you'd hang with me. I know you would. But dude, Florida needs better Wi-Fi. Yo, it ain't Wi-Fi. It's T-Mobile. T-Mobile's usually spot on. Why? Is it that bad? Is it that bad? I know it gets real choppy in certain spots, but for the most part, T-Mobile is good to me. T-Mobile, without T-Mobile, y'all would never see Kurt because Verizon sucks. Metro sucks. There ain't much left. AT&T, Sprint. But I feel you on that. Because I was watching a live I did the other day, and it looked like, yeah, it is choppy. I agree. That drives me nuts. What's the point of having, point of having a good phone and everything you watch on it from other people looks like dog dookie? Yeah, here we come. Miss Captain is ready for presentation. Hey, the door's locked and I can't get in. How's the dwarf hamster? The dwarf hamster is doing great. A mix of your T-Mobile and my T-Mobile equals a laggy ass stream. Hey, lagging it up. You got to get on here and entertain these people so I can hit this download button for a minute. And then I'm going to 420 it with these people. My people, your people. Say hey.
Hi.
She ain't got the energy that I got, so you're going to have to deal with it.
No, I don't have his energy. Sorry, guys. The hamster's all right. She was hanging out in the ball last night. Hello, everybody. Fuck 10-4. Watch out for a progressive patriot. It's in here sleeping. Let's see. I don't know why the hell it won't change. Hold on. Oh, she's way back there. You guys won't be able to see her, but she's sleeping in her little cage. She was trying to bite through the damn metal this morning on the cage. So I'm still walking around one freaking armed here, and it's driving me nuts. It's very frustrating because I try to do all these things like fold laundry and, you know, it's very hard. Very, very hard. And then it ends up hurting me, and here comes the Nala. Nolly! Right to Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi.
Nala.
Anyway, so, who was it? Someone this morning. Queen hit me up this morning. She messaged me about telling me that she was wanting to give me some ideas for the Christmas thing. I know I've heard that they've had that Amazon wish list thing. I was talking to Kurt maybe about if he opened up like a P.O. box or something, maybe you guys could send gifts there. Or he does have a PayPal. If you guys wanted to send stuff, we would, you know, of course, take pictures of the things that were bought and, you know, show you all that, you know, it's very true and this is what we wanted to do. No?
That's not what we're doing.
Oh, okay. I guess that's not what we're
No,
doing.
we're going to do a wish list because then you can just buy the thing on the wish list and it'll go directly to their home and I never have to touch it. She never has to touch it. I never have to take no pictures with nothing.
Okay. That's fun. That's fine too. That's good.
And then there's going to be like cheaper items and it's going to be between like $5 to $20. Maybe a little bit more depending.
Thank you, Creeker Mariah. I look like a complete crab right now, but I can barely do my hair with one hand, and I just twist it up and clip it twice. That's how I get it up. But I just can't leave it down all the time because it drives me crazy because it's so long.
Where did you find out what the vape thing at?
It was just on the counter.
No way. I looked for that thing for like 20 minutes this morning. Okay. Say goodbye.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
She was folding clothes today, so hopefully she ain't hurting soon.
I am a little bit, but he's gonna drink my coffee before I even got a damn sip. Get out of here.
I had to make sure it wasn't poison. I need to go get that little thing so I don't have to hold this. Because I gotta.
Where is it?
Right here.
There it is. It was across all my freaking papers.
It was across all her papers. Man. All right. So now that's downloaded. Braylon's going to have to wait a little bit for me to go get her. Coffee. Man, coffee's pretty good sometimes, but she's feeling better. Today she's feeling better. I came in late, but I heard something about a P.O. box. If you do, I still want to send her those CVD Bath bombs. Yo, if you got an IG, hit me up on IG. Because I could... Man, these branches, I can't pick this up right now. Actually, I can. I got to. ASMR. This is ASMR. These are branches breaking. There's one branch. There you go. That's your ASMR of the day. Grim, yes it is. What? Yeah, weed's legal in Florida. Weed is legal in Florida. And I'm about to show you how legal it is for me to smoke. Because what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Dude, I got my car so dirty. In just a few short days. Right there with you. ASMR with Captain Kurt. I could do ear licking. I could get me one of those fake ears. Start licking the ear. Hey, gotta run. Catch you later. Hey, Burden. Burden's fan Jen. Just make sure when you run, you drink plenty of water. I heard dehydration and cramps will set in. I heard weed license reciprocates with Michigan. Yeah, it does with a lot of different states. I think Boston, New York. I know New York it does. Ear liquor. Add me, Unreal City. Everybody, go add Kenny on Warzone. I got you, dog. I gotta update it first. Did you download it yet? Oh, you're still at work grinding, dog, huh? Babe, your plants dying. I think they look like they're yellow. Yellow means underwatered or overwatered. Overwatered. I've added you, Ketty. Yeah, they're yellow. I don't know, man. It's November, and we don't have a season like everybody reminds me all the time. Y'all don't have no seasons. Y'all don't have seasons. Y'all don't have any seasons in Florida. I know, everything's still green. There's a couple things that are yellow. So I don't know if it's like tricking me, if it's really just scared the shit out of me. Those things.
Oh,
They're yellow.
maybe they did get too much water from the rain.
They'll be alright.
Here, can you open my... It's an anti-inflammatory.
She's doing drugs.
Yeah, drugs. I can't even take a half a freaking Percocet without feeling like shit.
Drugs!
I hate it. It's gross. This is just an anti-inflammatory. Meloxicam.
My mom used to take that.
Yeah.
That is the one that I said when I was younger and my knee was bothering me. I said that made me feel like a octopus.
No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me those things.
It made me feel like I was wiggling. Well, all you got to do is go to Xbox, go to the store and hit, and it'll add 2 on there. 2's brand new, it's free. Yeah, she's eating the pain med and one of those Zofran things. And you know, it's kind of crazy because I wonder, like, this is a brave wonder, but I wonder, like, and this is what I say about people that have an addiction to something or have an addictive personality. This is where it could get you in trouble. But sometimes I wonder, like, would it be the same? Like, does your body have a tolerance level to, like, I think that's why people OD. I feel like that's why people that get away from the drugs and come back to it, they have the same mindset they did when they got away from it and they overdo it. Because sometimes I think about that, like, because I had a pretty bad addiction to Xanax. And no, I had a really bad addiction to Xanax. And I feel like what it did to everybody else, it didn't do to me. It took a lot more, but I feel like that's tolerance. So who knows? Lost my connection. Damn, dog. Well, I'm just sitting still now. Sitting still. I got full bars. I'm chill. No Wi-Fi on this one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Work was great. Work. We're doing these. We do these anodized railing, and anodized is the worst because there's so much prep to it. You got to drill holes and everything because all the acid's got to drain out when you wash it. So the pickets that we do got to be welded completely shut. So it's hundreds and hundreds of welds in a rail. It's good practice. My neck hurts at the end of the day. Good. Arquette, my name is Cassidy Casagran on Instagram. Man, just look at Captain Kurt _reacts on Instagram. That's how you find your boy. Are those welding burns on your shirt? Yeah, well, okay. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to y'all. These shirts cannot be worn stick welding, MIG welding. They shouldn't even be worn in a fabrication shop, period. They're dry fit. They're that stretchy fabric. The problem with them is any type of hot material that comes off of a grinder or a welder and hits this, it melts it, and if it doesn't burn it, it sticks into it. So this one's all right. This one ain't full of metal, but you'll start feeling like a porcupine on the front side of it. But that one, I think this might be the one that got my nipple. And what happened is that these shirts, like as I'm welding, so a lot of times I'll be welding towards my body. Like I weld up a picket. Here, I'll try to show you. Like if this is the picket, I weld uphill all the way around it. All the way around. And when you start pointing the flame up at you a little bit, well, it would be like right here. It'll start heating my shirt up to where I start smelling like the fabric softener. I start smelling, if I spray cologne, it starts getting real strong. So I know based off of the smell that I got just a little bit further and it's going to catch on fire. Or it's going to start melting. But like these, let's see if you can see these. Probably not because all these hairs. Let's see. No, you probably can't. Let's see. There's that one. And then there's one there, one there, one there. And that's from the wire, the rod. But how this one happened was I was just leaning up over something and it just tapped it. And I didn't realize it. And when I leaned back, it was all like melted plastic right there. And when I leaned back, no, this wasn't the one that got my nipple. One got my belly button. You learn real quick how not to get burned, especially TIG welding. You learn what you can rest your hand on, what to weld first. Hot rock in the eye. Ever drop a spot weld in your boot? Oh, yeah. No, I've had a lot of slag go in my boot. I've had it go in my ear. This welding cap went through a lot of... See how bad this one is? Look at how bad. That one's ripping open here. Ripping open there. I feel like they're more comfortable when they're like this though. When they're new, they're comfortable, but when they're old like this, man, they're real comfortable. But see, I covered this ear up. You don't cover that ear up and you get a piece of slag in there, boy, let me tell you what. I've had it go. You can hear it burning. You know, like, oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. And then I've had them go in my nose, looking up at it, and it come back, blow around the side of my helmet, right into my nostril. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Yeah, bro. The ear's pretty bad. The boot's bad, but I learned the best bet you can do with the boot is either just fully commit to it and stomp on it as hard as you can and get it out of there, or or just let it slowly burn until it puts itself out. Stuck in the school line. Yo, I'm sitting out in a t-shirt thinking about taking my pants off because it's hot out here. No, I didn't mean thinking about, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Car line, car rider. My daughter, I think, is just now getting into. It's snowing there. Look. It ain't sunny, but it ain't snowing. We're chilling in Florida. We're getting a cold front this evening. Well, congratulations for us. That sucks. What is the temp there? I don't know, about 60. This is what Payday said was cold yesterday. This is what Payday. Stamp. So y'all are... Hell yeah, I'm 420 friendly. What? Well, I am. Well, she is. She just don't smoke. She don't drink. She drinks coffee, and that's what she does, and eats food. I had to build a fire in the stove. Racing dirt. Eminem racing. Oh, he races on a dirt track. That's what's up. Facts. Born 420. Born 420. Raised for. Hey, you want to see something funny? Born 480. Raised 727. Well, the raise is kind of hidden underneath all that hair. And no, bongs are so much better. Man, look, I'm a lazy pothead. I don't like to go wash the bong out, get new, and I ain't smoking with the same water in that thing day after day after day. Not doing that. Somebody's racing on your street. No, he ain't racing on my street. There's a stop sign right here. So these people pull up at the stop sign and they got exhaust, say, and they take off. Your balls is hot. My balls is hot. How'd you know chopped and skinned? Yeah, I put ice in my bong. I put ice in my bong. I put ice in my rig. But man, I don't know how old some of y'all are, but I'm 35, man, and I feel like now it's simple. Like I used to say, how is these old men hitting this joint once or twice, putting it out and carrying it about their day? That's me. I hit that mug a couple times. I know it's not good for my lungs. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Oh, the old water. Yeah, no, the old water ain't good for your lungs. She said 36, mama, 2 boys. She said, what did I ask you that for? My dog said, I'm 60. I still prefer a good doobie. No, I prefer a doobie. I don't mind a doobie, but I ain't got no time to roll a doobie. I got hella smoking songs posted. Bro, I know you do. Sometimes I want to be like a little jitterbug dog. I want to roll a blunt and get in my car, roll all the windows up, shut it off. Don't even turn it on. And just... But then it stinks. And then... It just ain't a good look for me. Yeah, a bowl just takes me way less effort. Oh, I could roll pearls. Who does? I rolled a blunt like a week ago. A blunt is when I feel like I need to conquer some shit. Like a blunt is like my reset button. I'll smoke a blunt and I'll come up with something. If I smoked blunts every day, I would I'll have more ideas than ideas got ideas. I gotta pace my ideas out. Get an email, lazy man's best friend getting high. I got an email. I'm great with packing a cone. Well, anybody should be doing that. Squirrels could do that. Little monkeys could pack cones. My dog said I gotta fast forward. I lagged out too far. Well, I was like, dude, what is he talking about? He used to do dabs more than he did. I don't smoke wax really anymore. Yo, smoking wax, Cat Williams said it the best, man. Like, I'm trying to get high again eventually. I ain't trying to smoke wax and be so stuck that smoking weed is like not even, it ain't doing it. Bro, there ain't nothing like smoking weed. You could call it wax, you could call it dabs, you could call it honey, you could call it crumble, you could call it shatter. It ain't a race, I promise you. Oh, I know it's a different high. Trust me, bro. I smoked wax on wax on wax on wax on. There was times when I would get up from what I'm doing, go take a dab, come back, do something, go take a dab, come back, go take a dab. I don't like it. Yo, I feel like everybody in the world either smokes weed or wants to smoke weed. I roll perfect doobies. Yo, I'll tell you what a struggle is. If you get some of this ground up medical marijuana from Florida, roll that in a doobie and tell me you're perfect at it. I'm gonna watch that thing not smoke. It's gonna glow. You're gonna pull and you're gonna go blow out and nothing's gonna come out. Dude, that stuff is a joke. Edibles work. What is up, Kurt? Just getting on, man. Listening to you the way every day. Yeah, I appreciate you, Justin. Trying to get my 16 bars done. Got till Friday, dog. No, I don't smoke tobacco. I ain't added no tobacco. That's my problem with blunts. That's why I rather just smoke papers. The mango gummies are good. Yo, I'll tell you a trick. If you got your medical card in Florida, go get you a distillate syringe. And like True Leave, they have it. Every 0.1 is marked on the syringe. So you could use, and every 0.1, depending on the potency of it, is about 100 milligrams. So like a jar of gummies is about 100 milligrams for the entire jar. If you use distillate, you could take one gummy bear, take 0.1 and squirt it on a gummy bear and put another gummy bear on the back of that bad boy and eat it, and you just ate the whole jar. And it's going to cost you like a fraction of what the gummies cost you. You can dab the syringe, you can eat the syringe, you can make lotion out of the syringe and make it as a topical. Like, you can do whatever you want. At 84, who's 84? I got 84-year-old mom that, bro, at 84 years old, yo, it's crazy. I listen to this guy, JP, on the radio. And he's got this weird thing where he thinks when he's like in his like 84, 85, when he's about to die, which is, and maybe they do this, but he said, I want to get as high as I can off heroin or morphine and just go out like that. I'm like, yo, but see, Colorado offers that. That's called like assisted suicide though. That's crazy. I don't want to talk about all that. FYI, some weed companies are getting sued. Bro, yeah, I would put it on the crackers too. Check this out about this percentages nonsense. I'm going to tell you how it is. And if you've been around this earth for more than 30 years, you'll agree. That shit don't have to have no percentage on it. Percentages, like, weed has become so commercialized. Cheech and Chong said it the best. We don't need y'all to grow it. Just make it legal. We can grow the shit. We can fund. We can get our own shit. You know what I mean? We don't need you to make it elite or make it grown. We don't need you to grow it. Well, okay, so in the state of Florida, they ain't gonna bother you for it. But in order to possess it, you have to have a medical card. It's not recreational. So, my point is, the problem with that is how do you say it's okay for a criminal to have a bag of weed, but you got to charge the old woman down the street or the old man down the street or me or you or anyone to have a jar of it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. No, it wouldn't cut out. It would, but it wouldn't completely cut out the government's tax for it. Because, like, I feel like a reason a lot of states don't legalize it and make it recreational and put dispensaries all over like California and Colorado is because they don't want the attention like those states get. I feel like once the states that, like Florida, once Florida legalizes it across the board, Texas, New York, California already did, Oregon already did. But once these states that are high tourist destinations do it, then the other states will kind of fall into. Because you got to think, like, just as much as, like, Florida was never, certain areas of Florida, like Clearwater Beach, was not designed for tourism. Like, you might think it is being from a different state, but even now, like, it's not designed for tourism. Like, it's really, if you don't get there at like 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday during spring break, you ain't finding a parking spot. Even then, you're lucky to get a parking spot. The roads are very narrow. It's not really truly designed to have a lot of people. So you got to think, like, if, let's say, Louisiana legalizes it, I mean, the amount of people that attend for Mardi Gras will get to the point where it's overwhelming and they can't handle it. Dog, Delta 8 ain't too bad. And you can have both. You can have, see, let me educate you on the gun law. You can have both cards.
Ask that Trollope person where they're from, because they said as soon as you get your medical card, you sign your gun rights away.
It's not true.
And I said, your grandma had her medical
It's
card
not true.
and her gun license.
Let me
and
explain
they didn't
it.
take it away from her.
Let me explain it to you. There's two ways. Well, that's not true. So if you have your and what's her name, Nancy Freed, who's our agricultural lady. So if you have
Pelosi?
no.
Pelosi's gone.
No, the Florida agricultural, it's whatever her name is, Nikki Freed. That's her name,
Oh,
Nikki
Nikki.
Freed. She has both. If you have your concealed weapons permit, when you got your concealed weapons permit, it asks you the question about illegal drugs. Okay? At that point that it asks you that question, you don't have your medical card. So if you have your gun and you go get your medical card, you're not violating anything. If you have a medical marijuana card, it asks you in your application if you use illegal drugs. And to the government, it's still illegal. So you have to answer yes. You have to say yes because you have a medical card. But when you get your medical card, it doesn't ask you, do you own a firearm? It doesn't care.
So get your firearm before your medical card.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah. You don't sign, by getting a medical card, you don't sign your gun rights away. No doctor in the state of Florida, hell, the state of Florida will send you your medical card. That's who sends it to you. What? FFA dealer, federal firearms, what? It's not really a loophole. It's just, and people do. There's people that have their medical marijuana card that go get a license. It just depends on the person that's approving it or not. They can deny you. They can say you use an illegal narcotic and deny you. But weed is such a socially accepted drug now that, for the most part, people go, oh, it's legal. They have a card. That state, it's legal. They have a card. If you say you have a medical marijuana card in Georgia, they're going to say, no, you're full of shit. You're lying. You do it. It's an illegal drug. You can carry in, and your Florida's going to be like that eventually, which is scary. Arizona's already like that. It's open carry. DeSantis for president. Facts. Florida does sex changes for free. You cannot have a concealed. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it probably varies by state, but in Florida, you can have both. I know people that have both as we speak. My grandmother had both, and you can definitely 110% have both. Yeah, oh yeah, I know they are. my dog, my dog said, what did he say? Wait a minute. Yo, that's so weird though. These Zins, Kenny, I gotta ask you, if you're smoking with a Zin in and you cough, or like, I think what it is a suction. I think the suction, well, I suck all that nicotine down in one good go. Swallow all that nicotine. It's like, woo! Delta 8 is Delta 9, and they chemically modified it to take one chromosome out. So they take the psychoactive chemical that exists in marijuana, and they alter it so it doesn't have the effects of what it does, though. It's weird. But Delta 8 ain't bad. No, Delta 8 is not like CBD with trace amounts. Delta 8, well, I mean, it is like trace amounts, but Delta 8, if you're smoking Delta 8, they might as well just let Delta 9 out. Because if you're smoking Delta 8, you're going to fail the drug test. And depending on what you get, like there's Delta 10, there's Delta 11, there's THCA, and certain things, like, they work. Don't get me wrong, they work. Yeah, it's a super high amount of THC. No, they take THC and they alter it by one molecule, which changes its chemical compound, which allows it to be legal. It depends. Like the Delta 8 weed, I can't smoke that shit. The Delta 8 pens, I love them. And they're cheaper. No, THCA. I agree, but from what I've read, it's no different. Yeah. I mean, you go to a smoke shop, I mean, it depends on what you're, if you go to a dispensary, you're spending anywhere between, depending on what it is, $90 to $60 for a full gram. And then you might get it on sale for 45, and then half grams run anywhere between 25 and 50. You go get a Delta 8 cart, $20, full gram. Yeah, that's smart. Pressing it out yourself is smart. You press it, pressing it's smart. Like I never. Yeah, that's crazy. 25 gets you a good one. Carts don't really do it for me. And when I was in Colorado, they were like, "No, bro, you don't smoke carts." Don't. I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Dude, for somebody like you that smokes the way you smoke, you would have to smoke the whole cart at one sitting." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true." Okay, that's a good deal. Yeah, Vinny, you don't know, dog. People got their cards and pay way more than they'll ever pay a plug. I mean, like, yo, and when you've been through what I've been through, people could probably relate. Like, the way that they're grooming weed to like treat people like they're legitimately addicted to weed. Like, it's crazy because like the pens and the lodgings and the gummies, they'll all tell you in the dispensaries these are just to get you through. Like, if you smoke in the morning, you eat a gummy in the afternoon, you eat one right before you get off of work, and then you get home and you smoke. It's like to keep you level throughout the day. Carts are, to me, carts are for like exactly what I said. They're like, if you smoke at home, you smoke your flower or your wax. And then if you got to go somewhere, or you're working or you're doing whatever, carts are used to freaking keep going, to keep it. Puerto Rican power, what's good, dog? It affects, yeah, Slim, it does. Because it's not 30 days now. Now it's each purchase becomes 30 days. So it can, yeah. Who has that? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree. Well, not only that, like, I don't smoke in my house. So sometimes it's like, man, I'd rather just hit this thing once or twice and go back to doing what I'm doing. Bro, listen. People get it confused. Like, pot is a mental addiction. A mental addiction. That is all pot is. It's a mental addiction. There ain't no physical addiction to pot. And if you try to argue it, I'll argue it to the day I die. There's no physical addiction to it. It's mental. What's the part about bowls that you dislike? What are you doing?
I'm gonna show you something.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a... Yo, I'm not going to talk about this exact thing that she showed me, but I'm going to speak on something. People will disagree. People will get mad at each other. People will get shitty. That don't mean that you're not cool with them anymore, or you're not... I mean, I guess lines have been drawn in certain cases, in certain scenarios, but it don't mean that, like, you gotta remain that way. You know, I'll say this. I feel like society struggles with arguments. Like, people don't know how to argue anymore and just fucking argue and then be done and dap up and walk away. Like, I grew up with kids that, like, brothers would beat the shit out of each other, like put each other into hospital fights, and then be the one picking them up at the hospital, bringing them home, drink more beer to do it again next weekend. Like, I know that sounds crazy and that sounds insane. It does. It was crazy. But people don't know how to argue and disagree anymore and move the fuck on. Grim, yo, you and your brother, man, I mean, it is what it is, dog. Like, people don't understand. Like, you have to know how to fucking argue and like, it ain't about, oh, this person was mean to me, I'm never talking to him again. Like, that's the pussification of America. Like, that's where people are losing they're not. We're not like, people don't know how to have a conversation or communicate with anybody, uh, or argue with anybody because you took the arguing factor out. Like I said, you got to have both to be friends. You got to have happy moments and sad moments, mad moments. You know what I mean? Justice. I didn't see a justice in here. Bro, people, look, some of the best people that have come and gone in this earth, the most successful people are ones that don't agree with everything. They don't, like, sometimes, look, I'm not saying this right, but what I mean to say is, people have taken trolling to the next level and put it in their lives. Like, people will just disagree with you just for the simple fact that they want to argue, but they don't know how to argue. You know what I mean? The argument, from their disagreement, turns into a fight, and then lines are crossed, and now people aren't friends over a fucking argument, over an opinion. And I watch it happen on YouTube on the daily. On the daily. If it's not this person, it's that person. It's, I mean, in every platform. It could be video games. It could be music. It could be true crime. It could be, it happens all the time. And it's happening more so. It's happening a lot more than it's ever happened. It's because people do not know how to communicate. My wife will tell you, I like to argue. Sometimes I like to get my point across. I like to make sure somebody knows what I think is what you should do. And sometimes that's my worst asset. Like, that's one of the bad things about me. And I know that. I recognize that. But at least I know how to do it. At least I know how to hold up an argument. I know how to fend for myself. I don't cower, tuck my tail, and run and hide and bitch and complain and whine and moan. I have my argument and I move on. I admit what I did was wrong and I move on. You know what I'm saying? I accept my responsibility in the argument and I keep it moving. Mama, no need for division. Yo, they need to do something about these mail trucks. Why do they have to sound like that? Make that thing sound like a Kia. It should be quiet, nice, respectful. Sometimes it doesn't need to be on YouTube though. No, I'm saying anywhere. I'm just saying my example that I see on a daily is YouTube. I mean, coworkers get into arguments. Like, it's weird to me because, like, in the workforce, that's why our workforce is being affected. Like, if you really look at it and you break it down, the people that are getting jobs now don't know how to handle criticism. They don't know how to argue. So if I come to you as your supervisor and I say, yo, you suck at your job, you need to tighten up, and you start yelling at me, you can't handle the criticism, and you get disrespectful in the argument, you now just lost your job. I lost an employee because maybe I was a little bit of a dick, and then they didn't know how to argue, and they didn't know how to take the criticism. Yeah, it was probably not the best way to say it, but everything turns into, I'm calling HR, I'm going here, I'm going that, rah, rah. No. People should be able to yell at each other. People should be able to get fucking passionate about how they feel. And people can't do that anymore. That's why people don't stick up for one another. That's why people don't show support to people, because they're afraid, if I support this person is going to think something about me. Man, fuck that person if they think something about you. Support who the fuck you want to support. Like, I'm gonna use this to talk about it. If for 1 minute, if I thought I supported what Psychobabble, fuck ass Psychobabble, I hate that dude. But if I supported it, I would have been standing riding with that dude from day one. Not like all these clout chasing motherfuckers that jump over there weeks, months, a while later and start kissing his ass. No. Because you didn't get what you wanted accomplished over here doesn't mean you go over there and you start kissing ass. It doesn't work like that. That's a traitor. It's a traitor. People aren't loyal anymore. People don't respect you for who you are and what you're doing. They worry about all the wrong things. It ain't about dealing with that fool. Yeah, y'all still alive. You damn right. Because I'm going to talk for a little bit longer, but I don't even know what time it is. I've been on here for a minute. I feel like if we all banded together, I was talking about this earlier, I think, and I didn't finish it. But if YouTube as a whole, if content creators, artists, fans, everybody that is on YouTube, if they had an ability to support somebody without fully supporting somebody, they would do that, right? That's the way I look at it. Like, people, if you could support somebody half-ass, they would do it. People don't want to support somebody to the fullest. They don't mind kind of skirting the side of it and just nipping it every now and then, but they don't want to really support people. So YouTube is, you get monetized off YouTube. That's how they make money. So they're not going to try to make it easier to get support. If anything, they're going to make it harder. But I wish they would make it easier. I wish they would allow, like I was saying, 2 different subscription types. I could subscribe to see your content, or I could subscribe to support you. Because then maybe more people would hit that subscribe button. Because I already told you, you could support somebody for who they are and what they stand for. You didn't got to agree with what they make. They can make boots, and you might not ever wear a pair of boots, but you support your local business. How many times do I hear that? Support your local business. Man, support your YouTuber, support your content creators, support your local artists, support your local business. It's the same way. It don't cost you any money to support a channel. It don't cost you nothing. People choose to do a super chat. People choose to do a donation, choose to buy merch. And that, to each their own. Do what you do. That ain't me. It has nothing to do with me. But what my point is why do people support somebody that makes boots if you don't wear them? Because they support what they stand for, what they do. You know what I mean? How hard is that to do on YouTube? It seems like it's really hard. And I'll agree that it's really hard. I don't subscribe to some channels because I don't want to see the shit flooding my feed all day. To be honest with you, it is what it is. I respect anybody that does it for that reason. If they don't hit that subscribe button because they ain't trying to see that every day, I get it. You're still here showing love. At least you've seen it. You know what I'm saying? What's it say? I'll read a little bit of the chat before I go, but I got to get out of here soon. Same. I'm Sicilian. We trust no one except our mamas. You ain't got to trust somebody to support somebody. I'm a white boy and I don't have much trust. It don't matter about Sicilian, Italian, Indian, Bohemian, Hawaiian, Sicilian. Don't matter. Burton said, laugh my ass off. I trust nobody but support my family. Man, I hate that I gotta say that. I need to make names up for y'all. Jen, your name's Jen, but I gotta rename you. Because then I feel like people will think I'm talking to Burden in the chat. I'm not talking to Burden, I'm talking to Burden's fan, Jen. Hey, you fucking with my dog, SA? Fucking with my dog, man? Well, if you want to back someone financially, you have to trust them. Good point, Burden. Trust no one person. No, I said I support so many. You kick my dog, mate. Southwest Floridian. Man, I wouldn't live in. Somebody was talking about living in Ohio. I said I wouldn't live in Ohio ever. I mean, that Ohio equates to Memphis to me. Like there ain't nothing to do in Ohio other than to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, go to the Football Hall of Fame, which, don't even care really about that anymore. And that's it. The river sucks. Everything sucks about Ohio. Windy and flat. Where? Man, where's everybody from, bro? Where? Okay, we got 53 people in here. If 53 people tell me where they're from, that would be pretty dope. I'll be there 22nd. I know Jen, I think she's from Illinois. We got Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, for real, bro. Ohio, I'm sorry, Wreck Justice, but Ohio is just like Memphis. We got Father's Nutsack. Yeah. Louisiana, Texas state line, Ohio, North Carolina, Denmark. Ooh, Denmark. Shout out to Denmark. Ohio. There's Ohio. Justice. Sorry, Justice. Minnesota, Shannon. I'm from Florida. Arizona, Houston, Jersey, Iowa, Indiana. Shout out to two mother truckers. Toronto. I just got off a 24-hour shift. I'm from Colorado, but in New York now. Miami. Shout out to Miami. Arkansas, Nevada, Michigan. Creek and Mariah, take care. Port Angeles, Washington, Chi-Town, South Bend. That's a lot of places, yo. That's a lot of places. Man, I'm excited. I'm somebody, anybody, tell me if we got any music that's dropped yet. I'm excited to hear. You know what's cool? I'll tell you this. Two mother truckers are in here. That's how I found them. I found two mother truckers from looking up Upchurch reactions. If you are new to my channel or you've been my channel for a while and you like music and you want to find new music, just go type in country rap reaction. Go type in Adam Calhoun react. Like find an artist that you never listened to and go watch reactions. And go listen to the reactions. And then go listen to the song. And then go listen to more reactions. Yo, you'll see some really cool things from different people. Like the interactions from YouTube off of reaction channels is dope. You can learn a lot about somebody based off of the reaction channel. You really can. Two mother truckers reach around the country. Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to Creek Squad, because I'm sure a lot of people in here rep Creek Squad. If not, you're a true crimean. That's what I call them, true crimeans. You're from the true crimeans. We got Creek Squad, we got true crimeans, and then we got Captain's Cartel collectively. You know what I'm saying? I found Burden on TikTok. Then you did a news thing on him the next day. Yo, Shy Wolf, Burden is the truth, man. If you ain't fucking with Burden, I ain't fucking with you. No, I'm kidding. I'll still fuck with you, but don't sleep on Burden. Burden's got to be like, Burden's definitely in my top 3, for sure. I think, if I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, Burden's in my top 3. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Lou. I'm going to do more of that. I think I'm going to try to get Pawpaw Fresh on next. Eventually, I want to get Deacon Blue on. I like to get Jesse B. I like to get a lot of them. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, when I came into doing this, one of my goals were... I said I'd interview Upchurch. That was one of my goals. Like I said, that's what I'm going to do. But after like kick it with him and chill with him and actually, it's cooler to me to watch other people interview him. To see like how real this dude really is. Like, and it holds true. Like, Ryan's a real ass dude, and I'd rather be his friend than his content creator. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a friendship is way more important than an interview. You know what I mean? So you'll probably never see that on my channel, regardless if I could get it or not. But that was one of my goals. So now that I know the impact that an artist makes on people, that's why I did the ski mask. I want to do coca. I want to do the genre. I want to interview as many people as I can in the genre. I do. AWP. Yo, check this out. If Doug, if you're watching this, bro, hit your boy up. Come on down to Florida. Show me the ropes. I already know how to dive. I got a suit. I got a dive suit. I don't know if I can fit my wetsuit. I got fins. I got really good fins. I got goggles. I got good goggles. Hit me up, dog. I'll go dive some cars. We'll go yank some shit out of the water. What time is it, babe? I'm 100% serious. I found you two up church and I found Kenny Rex, then Power Stroke, Father Son. I think they're fucking awesome. RK, I appreciate that. So do they, I'm sure. Da-na-na-na-na. Hey, my dog, 408. Jamie is serious. Yo, I could do, to be honest with you, the only part of the diving thing that would creep me out is, I'll be 100% real with you, depending on where you're going, alligators. Like, I would focus on finding people in states that don't have alligators. Like, I'd find people in Tennessee, I'd find people in Colorado, I'd find people in California. I would not, in Arizona, I would not want to be swimming in Florida water looking for anything. Appreciate you, Miss Luck. Just now getting here. You're good. Two Mother Truckers, when y'all going live, I'll be there too. I'll be there too. Don't let me tap into your live time, though, because I'd love to go support y'all. Watch out for the gator grunt. Oh, yeah. Yo, gators are no joke. Yo, you want to know something? I know somebody that makes Steve Irwin look like a bitch. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. But I found this crocodile dude on freaking, yeah, Popeye is an amazing dude. I found this crocodile dude on Netflix. Yo, this dude gets in these freaking cages with these big ass crocodiles. I mean, big crocodile. The one, he's like kissing this fucking thing. You're crazy. These mouse are like arms. They're not even, they're huge. Mur has a burner fur. Where is that at? Yo, y'all get comments that I don't get. No, there is. You could get the drone. It's like an underwater drone. It's like a robotic, it's like a drone for the air, for the water. And you just bzzz down to the car. Check it out. Oh, here's the plate, no body in it. And then you scan the ground. The diver gets in the water, hooks the chains, and out she goes. I know Steve Irwin is the GOAT. I don't mean it like that. I'm saying, like, when I was growing up, I was like, damn, this dude Steve Irwin is insane. This dude just jumping on crocodiles' backs. He's just, their alligators' backs. He's doing his thing. Well, this dude I found on Netflix, him and his wife are out having like a heartfelt dinner on their airboat, having a good old time in the swamp with their kid or whatever, and they find an alligator and he springs into action. I know it's probably a bunch of smoke and mirrors, but there ain't no way he's putting smoke and mirrors jumping on the back of these things back in the middle of this. He's clearing out these areas of crocodile for them to harvest cattle or something. I don't know where they're even at. Babe, what's that dude's name? Miss Captain Kurt needs to come out here. Mur has a burr on the fur. I can't see Mur has a burr on the fur's comments anymore. Mur, I've been watching for Mur has a burr on its fur. Yo, who is Mur? Yo, a stingray took him out. Exactly. Swamp people.
What?
Hey, how come I can't see Mur on a burr on a fur? Mur's burr on a fur. Mur's fur burrs. Mur's fur burrs. Mur on a burr on a fur. Oh, now I see it. Mur has a burr in her fur. Mur has a burr in her fur. Hell no. Chad said, hell no. He does it in a hell no. It's two mother truckers here. They be stealing everybody's intros. I've seen that. Somebody, somebody. They did that one. They did. What else did they do? What else did they do?
I don't know.
Holding it down for the crown. Is it the crown? Holding it down for the crown.
That's crown.
Yo, 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 it's Kenny Reacts, man, and I'm holding it down for the crown.
Crown.
Yo, what was Kenny thinking when he did that? It's kind of like Captain's Chronic. I was smoking chronic. Smoking chronic. Yo, did who has seen me in my car the one time for Captain's Chronic riding around looking for it? If you are an OG and you know about that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But there was a
That was
time.
funny.
Yeah, it was funny. On one of my news that I did early on, I was riding around in the car looking for Captain's Chronic. Spent all day looking for it. It's right here.
That was...
Your boy was acting before he was an actor. Shout out to Coca. You see the Coca bracelet? You see that? You don't know. Now you know. Coca. I miss Turtle Man. Yo, Turtle Man was dope. What you know about Turtle Man? Turtle Man. Wow, wow, wow. Bro, my catfish coolie is elevated. Watch this. You heard that one? I get a better one. Wait. Oh. You got to get your posture right. You got to get your singing. You got to chest out. Chest out. You see that trick? You got to get a lot of air in order to get that sound. So you got air out. Air in. Sound. Going on in about 5. Kind of going to touch on what you was talking about. Arguments, etc. Other stuff. Hey, that's what's up, Doug. I'll probably be there supporting you. I will be there supporting you because I'm about to jump off here in a minute anyway. I did a few of his and Big Murph songs. Bro, you need to... Bro, Big Murph, I feel like Big Murph is a good one to slow down when he does that. Put your lighters up. Catfish says, and it sounds like my pit bull when it's taking a treat. Every time you do that, it makes my dog bark. A lot of y'all go support Two Mother Truckers, man. I'm about to get out of here. I'm slowing down now. I'll probably be able to tune in now. Oh, well, I'm out of here. You're going to have to go see Two Mother Truckers. They'll be on. Those are the homies. Go check them out. Only time I suck a lot of air in is when I'm hitting my bowl. Yeah, smoke one, clean one, couple others. Yeah. I am. I said I wrote a song for Kylie. I will send it to Jamie. I wrote a song about Kylie. Probably says about going into the water. I ain't making fun of her, but I'm just saying, like, let me touch on this real quick. I had so much crazy things. If I could show you guys some of the stuff that was sent to me, you would all, like, everybody would just delete YouTube. They would just shut the shit off. Some of the things that I got, some of these songs that I got, I still ain't found some of the songs. I don't know if people had the courage not to post what they did, but you want to talk about what? Yeah, my sloth was slammed back. Oh, my sloth. Get it, girl. Hit like on the way out. She's right. Hit like on the way out. When you leave this mug, like this mug. If you've been sitting on here with me for over an hour and you don't hit the like button, that's disrespectful. I would like Church to redo AWP song so Kirk can dive on it. Yo, that would be dope. That bug's it. Dude, I wish I could share it, bro. I wish he would share it, let everybody hear it, and then delete it. Yeah, it is. Getting it, dog. Hey, Matt. I'm glad Matt's in here. Let me ask Matt a question. Matt said something about Kenny looking like he was sleeping on his reaction. Bro, 10-4 uses that. He loves that. He came to me. He's like, yo, even this guy thought Kenny was sleeping on his reaction. I'm like, bro, leave that man alone. Who cares if he was taking a nap during your reaction? Your music should have been better to wake his ass up. Good night, y'all. Get her done. I got to get out of here. But what Matt say? Man, sometimes I don't like leaving this shit. Sometimes I still feel like I need to keep talking my shit. But I got things I got to do. What are you laughing about, Matt? I'm serious, dog. Grim, good night. But I ain't leaving until Matt answers me. Because I want to know if he was just fucking with Kenny. Because I see Matt in Kenny Reacts his videos all the time. I see him in his lives. I see him everywhere. So I feel like he was just fucking with Kenny. Because Kenny was tired. Oh, I thought you were sitting at the firehouse, dog. I was like, bro, you're about to get... What happened? But you're getting a sub. 419. Dog. Hey, I'm out of here. Y'all go watch Two Mother Truckers. Go check them out. They'll be live. They're funnier than me. They got jokes. If you ain't checked them out, you need to check them out. They're another one, man. If you ain't fucking with them, you ain't fucking with me. Here you go. And thank you. Mods, thank you. Hey, everybody that was in here, I appreciate y'all for coming and kicking it with me. It made sitting on the front porch a little bit more interesting. Y'all have a good night. Oh, it's 4:20. Y'all know I'm going to watch Two Mother Truckers and smoke a bowl. Come with me. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Have a good night.